an Adeptus. Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you? Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans. The title of Adeptus means precious little to me compared to my job as a legal... In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultancy far more than it needs?
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reasoning.
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Granny a visit. I bet she's been on tenterhooks for a while now.
بس أمتا هذا بتوزن ياها ما بوصل بس أمتا وصيان إيه دكتور شو ده يهونا ميجي فصل بس يشتغل نمي يبو شو ده بده جاكيت عارك بس أنا يجي بر أكوكو جاكيت جاهو يخستير يوجوله يبو يصير جوكلو لو جدوا سنة فحسبه كي بيصير تريدي كنا تواش أنا وقت شيء ده إيش تك فيك أخذاي آخر فيك كتير أو تواش آخرين كستير Eso, agruine, aga mine ce darkavi. Awe jata mra vale wache. Ce khankavi das kiki nevi chatali do ce zamankavi. Sti rushu wache dwas kolog an drei baza da ko sti verlieren ki. Mit drei vale di sti wache tsefa da hudam khoda khaja gat merkava. A este sti wache este tpri da haro ka este roko si automata rolama. Pausa che sa quella vanasha. Ok.
Useless. Boring.
Ah, you've returned. How did it go? Were you good? Good. Then we have all the materials we...
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of clients waiting for me back at the office.
Oh, you. All right, then. Go see to your business.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh, yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you. I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into any trouble with the law, come find me directly. Regulars get discounts, too.
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not? If you have no wish to leave, perhaps you'd like to help me clean my teapot.
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Her father was hardly so riotous or fond of talking nonsense back in the day when he stood beside Rex Lapis. Ah, indeed she is. Liyue has changed, and the Adepta Yanfei might be overly garrulous, but she is also the most intimately acquainted with the city among us. Ah, Liyue is not the same place I once knew. All right, then. Let us speak of this no more.
Oh, Paimon's so excited! How is it made?
It is but a single teapot. There we go. This Serenity pot is all yours now. Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, oh goodness, take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them if you wish to make your teapot a little more lively.
Wait a minute, Granny. How exactly are we supposed to use...
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain little helper to await you within this teapot. She will explain everything you need to know about it.
Zum Beispiel, du musst Barbara da und da Blitz ala scho. Sti una che Blitz der schaden warki. Elementar konnte kana. Si elementar konnte ist Barbara wird der Weg hat Flens.
Der Auslöser.
Barkola. Was?
Der das auslöst, aber Elementarreaktion.
Ah, deswegen wieder mehr. Feuer hat der Eis ausgegeben, genau. Eischock dann Feuer, kann er da kann. Eischock ist die Feuer ausgegeben, kann er so schlecht kann. Nein.
Ja.
Ja.
Da kann zum Beispiel, so ist auch gut, guck, so ist das Beste, deswegen habe ich dieses Team gerade.
Schau dich auch mal, schau, guck. Zum Beispiel schau, die benutzen kann man, kann
Ich weiß
Kann benutzen kann man. Ey,
schau,
Vent.
was kann man mit Wind machen?
Na, wie kann sie kiss schau kann man blitz account ka Vent blitzen kann joe ka de mein Charakter lila Theorie ist.
Ja, aber was mit Schau?
Weil sehr wichtig, gleich schauen geht, per joe gas per se. Die macht fakat wenn schaden wie, andere schaden nicht so, deswegen sie مربي كي مخني كاخا في كنا توبيكو elementar quando rodato estou acabar com não acabar cada se بدون شاتن كي بس besser als so Feuer oder Blitz Eis na
Ich hab,
Eis na gegen nein der Wind der Feuer der Blitz sei
ja, leuk, dat ben ik het daar heb je makkelijk getest voor. Stempel komplett karokke. Ich hab getestet, nur genau. Ich hab alles geguckt, was geht.
Schei
Schau. Ich weiß nicht, deswegen. Ich doch schon neuer Content. Und die neue Schalter geht. Da.
bei 1000 Euro schei okay
Oh, da kann ich dir helfen. Gib mir den.
fuck you Xi Jinping 1000 Jahre wird da Sorge gedacht wir Kuchen sind ne Okay, extra kann platzieren kann okay. Oh, du drehst einfach doch noch.
Ja, weißt, nimm die Insel. Der böse Avala war.
Da Panda doch, holst du Kiki. Da, komm hier. Na, dann. Oh,
Reduced
gute
to just
Animation, gute
standing
Animation.
around.
Aro,
How absurd.
ma da go bito. Sagas, čekavi. Pa na nas, he? Boom. Nein. Die haben es hier getan. Go. Ein gerechter Täuscher. Ein gerechter Täuscher. Ein gerechter Täuscher. Ein gerechter Täuscher. Ein gerechter Tausch.
Warum doch alles war schon?
Nein.
Sag mir nicht, dass ich dann jetzt nicht rein kann. Das ist ein Bug.
Sì, guarda, te che c'ha la missione che te che c'è missione che ci dà qui. E poi che fai? Lì, no.
Sag mir.
Boring.
Ja, das sag ich. Aber Multiplayer. Multiplayer Traum, aber Multiplayer nicht damit.
Es sieht Kontakt, typisch, was hab ich? Schreien, laut.
Das ist ein Multiplayer. Ich würde auch sehr gerne spielen.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
هو ما درايك هو ما كاكس درايك ويام ذاكر بس تذاكر بس وحالا كده دوما زينا كجوړوای شي کنه دوما زی کې تر جوړوای شي هټه کې هټه شي نو خاصه شي
Those memories. So dark.
Anche questa touch neanche game sa. Ok, se nicht mehr anschaut. Ist die Albedo dort, zum Albedo gekommen. Weil danach, ja, heute fertig شي. Ja, noch bald die Rossi. In der Sommer das noch. Ja, ich bin schon.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Mesela zerstören Fabrik bana.
Ja, dann geht's weg.
Vorbeisticker.
Vorbei.
Lügst du doch ich kai.
Ja, ja, Mann.
Nach baka bet siruki kan erkei ya.
Nein, so weiter.
Es beb sarkan erkebi.
Auch nicht.
Nach spiel kharbesti. Was spiel kharbeki ya. Da kana gota poni khida gara delikali di.
Drück mal kurz platzieren.
To. Proszę, na zila asti wisaga. Gara na zina. Fakat zerstören kai shama.
Wieder.
Wieder? So jono shi. Okay. Sana baka. Zerstören ke bea jono shi. Das video agra doshke. Bea ki kana ki sim taram na ja. Mona jo bea na ka Mona. استنك صبايا تزر تحرك بيك انا بقى ابيري ترسم شبك تحكم طاقتك بس ارسم اقول ده قصدي كنت تاخذ البيت
Once the snow is thick enough, we can eat it.
Der beste Schmiede, der bekommt du Blinks Waffe.
what the fuck كنت هلا اساس ايه
Blinks Stärke.
اوكي
Oder du hast so lange gehabt. Soweit.
دافع betrachten اشتغل فيه هذا
Here comes Albedo! Let's go see him!
وصل البيت داغ ده يكون داغ تقريبا إذا في فيديو جوالي شفت Genshin Impact nach ليه كل غير غازي نخرج از شيكي في منتيجي سوي كي كان انا باتسيكا بيد شوغان ده ازك نوغا كانتا
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting? Not to worry. They're all for alchemical purposes. You'd be hard-pressed to find an everyday use for them. Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Tevat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements.
Schaut ja. Welche unsere Wörter können sich natürlich von unterschiedlichen Derivaten zum Beispiel. Hier können denjenigen mit göttlichen Augen die Elemente manipulieren. Das bedeutet ja dann da balle weltai. Da selber kده. Da بس balle weltai. Da shi na dai. Da wat khasi khat makigi ziban shilo wata hosh fernande fast. Da shi sti balle weltko kina dai. Ja kart tabat noze.
Dat zou we best.
Je de mig do nicho die balna factory. Beispiel Taiwan nehmen ka. Ata chdi götte schau ke chdi elementavan pri kaische. ده جلاد البال فلتا غلا ديسيا ميجان بال فلتا غلاسه ده das صبغة قتله
But worlds may well exist where only one person is
aber
able to
es
do
könnte
so,
durchaus
or
Welten
even everyone.
existieren, in denen nur eine Person dazu in der Lage ist, oder alle. Egal, ja, oder egal.
So, leaving elements to one side, do you possess any unique abilities? Ones that don't exist in this world?
Oder auch selber, oder besitzt du irgendwelche einzigartigen Fähigkeiten, die in dieser Welt nicht gibt. Das bedeutet, कि da hot power in che mashar she laka gajuke ke jang da so ko extra bal power da bukhale ya kan sana telish
I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment. No, no. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
das hobby da che vier Sonder die vier
That was your best effort? Wow.
What's with the disappointment? Isn't that, like, impossible?
Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking as such. Rather, channeling. I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation. I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising.
nam dige power da digara ya tashin is ashai zan kare da
Ja,
Anyway,
maar dat is wat is je maar zeggen.
why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
Cooking? Paimon was looking forward to more mad scientist stuff.
Not only is this recipe a staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly.
Paimon bets you're just hungry. It does sound yummy, though. Okay. Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it then. Looking forward to the results. If there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem. How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again. Where does it get these?
That was fast. Look,
nein wie das machen hey Butterbraten Gericht hot schwarz
Let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
Butterbratling zu dir und gib es Albedo. Butterbratling. كده تشيش ولا Butterbratling. Butterbratling. Digga, wo bist du?
Shishai?
Butterbratling, رسالة بيضاء كمان. وده كيجينا.
Reduced to just standing around.
Cook.
How absurd.
ترى فينا مني يتشيك
That was
دسينا كوك
fast.
تقول هناك اشتغل فيه ده وانا طاينا شوي روحي كو ضعبي كذا شيء ووتر باتلينج
That was fast. That was fast. That was fast.
Skipping codes. Yeah.
Danke مساء
An average outcome for a fun. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours.
Guck, anscheinend bereitet Essen in deiner und meiner Welt dasselbe Probleme. Ja man, das blir 100% balot kada wali.
Unless,
Det är det ultave,
could
och
it
så
be
att
that
en
the
tanke
natural
växte
laws of
kväves.
this world are limiting
Shit,
your
they stay.
unique abilities?
Oh, könnte sein, dass deine einzigartigen Fähigkeiten ob der Naturgesetze dieser Welt Grenzen gesetzt werden? Nee, nur der bald Welt sick ist, aber diese Welt wie.
Junge, seine komplette Fähigkeiten wurden ihm weggenommen.
Tja, dann,
Ja, ohne Minecraft danach, auch keine Gewinnhilfe.
Bingham.
Er hat keine Fähigkeiten mehr. Es wurde ihm geraubt.
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened.
Bingham hast die ganze Zeit Baller Welt Idee wie. Was zum Beispiel,
And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago! But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good student.
Yes, I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, there are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago,
Das ist der einzig normale für mich. Auf der Stelle.
I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypos.
Paimon's barely finished eating, and you want us to go gathering again?
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. If you had, say, a superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, lost property would be a thing of... I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess we'd better take a look. Oh yeah! You could use elemental sight! This must be electrohypostasis powder. The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy, right? This has gotta be it. Still in one piece. Good thing the vial's so...
Goodness, you managed to find them. I'm wondering, this elemental site,
Yep. Guess it does sort of count as...
unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean we failed again?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental trace. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us. In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities. Looking out from where we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing? And if you jump from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then? So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into a million fragments? Then could you see her? Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with... I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please, follow me.
کیفش در پا آمده فایق خورم ها
Ice backpack ondan karan.
نعم شنو كان مستعجلين
Let's finish this swiftly.
Backpack.
ايش هاي
Das ist von selber gemacht.
أتذكرش أوجش عند الرقيقة خندة النبي جماعة إذا شيء ما يسوي كبيت تابل إيجال
Aber das Fall. Also noch so.
fuck is das?
You want us to jump?
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is. Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake. I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
The opposite side of the lake. So,
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing.
Mijn karakter.
Oh,
Var yoga sanhaga.
No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment.
Sani da
For me, every detail is invaluable to the research. Then if you would, please, I eagerly await the results.
Wait a minute! While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh!
Faktiskt,
Paimon said anything.
vad var det som hände?
Great work. I've never seen a performance. Your reputation precedes you, traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. If it turns out that the natural laws of Tavad do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to. If the natural laws of Tavad do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of the innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights. It would be...
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting. I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended. Gold, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the field, all these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a sunsetia or a sweet flower.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those hilly turtles? Because you got to see something new and interesting in the differences between...
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring. Not worth closer inspection.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you?
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a lifetime. Now, before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. Follow me. There are some other ruins nearby.
We'll need more where that came from.
يا الشير ما كلمة استرقم هذا سي أو بيت فيه غير وساشم اسموس سنت عشان انا بقيت فيه
نشتا. Also bei sich, es gibt keinen, ich weiß es doch verdammt. So weiter.
هاي كان one reason تيجا لا تيجا دخنيش وحمصة زانغلي قلتي زانغلي مشغيل قلتي يسكري زانغلي
Ich dachte, so ein Lied war hier irgendwie so.
Yo صراحة مرتقة مع سويغان كوك أوه بس صارنا شو عايز بس صفر شو that's nice Ya tan gash avodí que sai que mica posi as fazes tatu kre شيما خاف يي بوس تشي بي اسفت الزين شيما خاص بوس الخيج ني تبقى شي بقى بصراحة جماعة بس كفيلي خاصة ما تعمل كويس كفيل لا شيء تقول شيء تقول تنجح كده غاد ستيك ده غاد جاي ده ولا ja macht es von so بس هيك زان قام später في النبي كان شدا قاعد ابو كانوا فاهم كان باكس بيوكو ده زمان و بكر جو خبايا ما زكيس بس شيء ما كر زمان بينga mana chocolate بداية कुछ नहीं इस पे chocolate بداية
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test. I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate them. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is a tried and tested adventure. So, let's see you in action.
Fuck. Rätselti vorrichten in der Nähe.
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
Der gesagt, benutzt Schaufwaffe von Glänz.
نبي كان سبق كمان تدقى
Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
سبق Digga, szolgáltam. Fuck, wil je nog geen cool zijn? Aha.
Time for retribution!
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out.
Hey! Explaining things is Paimon's job!
Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should... What's this? To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, The little reward I can offer is too small to mention. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Paimon's kind of looking forward to seeing the results of all, unless you can think of anything.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
تعرف لو هالصير أنا ميجي فنكري دي كانت ساعت عبالونيش ما شات كوتا كرشة كده.
Taking orders from a complete stranger? Drinking anonymous potions? Participating in all kinds of strange experiments? I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps you were colluding from the beginning.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
I've gotta hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, I've investigated everything else. The only
But we don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. Now then, all things considered, I deem that you, which is what I was hoping.
Whoa!
I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander.
She's gone! So, Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that. Huh. Never mind her.
See you then. Yeah.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way? Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today. And it was very... But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is... You're very much like a human.
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you. But in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Teyvat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders? I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Teyvat's natural laws, but after I observed you, imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
The transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem. And now is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
Aww.
It would would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty. Life's proudest achievement.
Paimon thought with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever, and it didn't even have any fruit.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessary. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Things feel a little heavy. Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to... Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom. I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help again? Well, glad... I made a point throughout of telling him how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined. If, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, can I rely on you to stop me?
اوكي داشنا بكست خبری متصور بالبيدو شكلها شيء راسي ما صار خروب شيء مونشات متكم تشتغلني كمان بزن ده انتجت مو بيار آفاتن كن همسه زشافن سياو كدار شو يعني خزم كيز بيار رسيلش نام بديدان يدور معك كلاش ده باطغوي راسك سامك ده علينا البيرو سي كدار شو شكلها مونشات راس متكم تم سيمون بزين كه بس لوشو تدخل بايما زكا بتدار كتداي دير زينك وشي ده سموت شي وزي بيعمل تدار ما تدري مش صارني بياو قرام غور لايدا
Come on, we can do it.
يا تدار شو كالزين كله خلص بوس غلطة ورخ جيدا سي سير شايلو زيموت شي فيلبا يغازي بيعمل قرامه بس البيرو مش ما خنا كيجي ستيما بوري ما تشوف يعني تشتري شركة معها هذا جدود اللي ما شاده بس ماش قرفة خزن فيه أخبار زي بياجر بي ما تخيل شيء أنا غزان كوما هاك راس تشتري بيسارنا يزن شركة ما بس شركة شابير اشتغل نشتغل شيء خالد شو زيك شو أوجش أنا لبره
This weather is so amazing. I could burst into song.
Circa. Warte, geguckt. Ich habe noch 7 Tage. Ich kann noch 400 Euro-Steine. Ich kann wieder noch einen Putz machen. Soll ich machen? Ja.
Jetzt?
Nein, noch 400 bei Dushi. Kadaishi. Oder ich sagte 10 Euro geht doppelt. Oder كمان egal. أروح بشي سيب نوع 80 doppelt. Ich 10 am Karibi. Weika?
Ja, Weike,
Dann was?
dann hast du nichts mehr.
Und 10 habe ich Putte wie, also 80% auf Putte wie, damit ich weiß.
Vale, que había echado primero.
Asta që ka vësë pika më ne, ma kemi dhe ma pidhëllu. Vësë pika që kuaj kama më zanë snaki si 10 år nadaj, also 80 standard kaputt schon. Svenska da shuru ki cały się keine Ahnung. Ka vergessen kann man nicht gewi.
Doch, kann immer sein. Aber ich würde es dir nicht empfehlen.
Zangli ki kama.
Da kannst du lieber dann Leo oder den zwei.
Yanga yuri da kama kada shirim ki khab sikh kaputt khabi zangli ki da sklash dai. Jala sabo pida kega. Eşe ders foşi yani. Arjak dir wala ka khad welt pashe. Okej, där kanske. Jag kan ha lura. Ja, man da bjana si. Se farka şey de la